Welcome everyone, this is Robert here, and it's that time of the year again. Starting September 7th, 2016, coming up soon, Apple's going to be holding their Keynote for this year. Now a lot of people have been saying, well, this Keynote's not going to be worth it, it's not going to be much. We know of two hardware updates that are going to be worth it, and I'm going to tell you my opinions on why. The main thing is that we've got 4 software updates. Okay, that's what's really going to be the main aspect of this Keynote, is those 4 software. The 2 hardware, though, are still going to be a main aspects. I don't want you guys to listen to the media on this or listen to other people. We know 2017 is going to be fantastic with hardware. That we know for sure. But this is also going to be a good year for updating if you guys have iPhones 4s, 5s, 5Cs, or 6s. 6Ss, maybe, maybe not. Depends on your opinion on that. But anything below a 6S, this is going to be your year. So, on September 7th, which is actually soon because we're already in August, Apple's going to hold their event in San Francisco this year. And what they're going to cover is they're going to go through first iOS 10, which is the new iOS. If you've been reading my blogs, you'll see all the stuff that's been coming out with iOS 10 and the betas. So that's the main operating system for your iPads and your iPhones. Then they're going to go through, of course, with the Apple Watch, watchOS 3, which is what the Apple Watch program should have been, which I will give you guys more information on watchOS 3 once I have it installed. Those 2 are going to be the main updates as far as software. Then we're going to go into the Mac OS, so no more OS X, Mac OS Sierra. That's going to cover new stuff with the Macs, including Siri. Might not be any Mac hardwares right now, but it's going to push in what the new hardware for the Macs is going to be. And then we're going to hit into tvOS, and the tvOS is going to make the Apple TV a fantastic device, even if it's the 4th generation, and we know the 5th generation is coming out next year. So let's get into the 2 hardware updates, because this is what the media keeps trying to tell you. Don't do this, don't buy this, and don't all that. I don't ever listen to that media because they don't know what they're talking about. Start off first with Watch Generation 2. This is going to be the Apple Watch Generation 2. Now, there might be 3 tiers, there might be 4 tiers, we don't know. As far as the form factor, it'll be very similar, maybe a little thinner. But the main thing that's going to make the watch good is that it's going to have an internal GPS, possibly going to have a 3G connection, similar to the car device, the automatic device, which I'll explain that later on in another video. Those are going to make the watch a more independent device, in other words. So it's not going to have the iPhone next to it to be paired every time. Now, I don't know if they're going to include a camera. They might have a camera on this one or not. It'll definitely be more waterproof, even though the first Apple Watch is waterproof, they didn't say it. The bands might be about the same. They might even have some bands that charge the Apple Watch. We do know the battery life is going to last a lot longer. That we know for sure. Now the second piece of hardware, which is the iPhone. Everyone wants to say it's an iPhone 6SE, which is false. That's just a rumor, that's fake, it doesn't exist. This is going to be the iPhone 7, of course, being announced on September 7th. Now the iPhone 7, yet it's going to be very similar to what the iPhone 6S looks as far as body. It's not going to be similar on what it can do and what function it's going to have. So the antenna bands, instead of being straight across, they're going to kind of curve them. So it's, you know, a little aesthetic changing there. The glass in the front, this has been a lot of controversy. Apple wants to create their own glass. Now whether they're going to include it with the 7 now or they're going to wait until the 8, we don't know that for sure. What we do know is one of 2 things. One, either the home button will be the same, or the home button will be flush and you'll use 3D touch to activate your home button. We do know there will be a digital home button in the iPhone 8 for next year. So this year you'll still have a home button, but it just won't be probably a physical button. We do know the headphone jack is not going to be in the device. We do know also that the 6 Plus is going to go all the way up to the 256 gigabytes. That we know for sure. Battery life will be better. Processors will all bump up. You get the A10, the M10, or A9, M9, either one of those. We'll find out which one. So your processor is going to be faster. And we do know for sure that the cameras, you'll have a much better camera with the 7 and a dual camera. So a dual type of camera for the 7 Plus. So the megapixels will probably be about the same. Then all your carriers, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and all that, they're all going to an advanced LTE. So that means it's going to bump up from 4G to 5G, and you're going to have this advanced LTE. So that means it's going to be a lot faster. You'll also have better Bluetooth in the iPhone 7 as well. So all these little things that people say, wait, this and that, the iPhone 7 is still going to be a powerful device. It's still going to foreshadow the 6S, which is a very good device. This one's going to be a lot better. You're going to get image stabilization with the 7, which you only had with the 6S Plus. This you're going to get with both now. So you have both will have image stabilization. And that works very, very well. Of course, no headphone jack, but we know that the 7 Plus is going to have an adapter and possibly a headphone with a lightning connection. Now how that's going to work, I don't know, but that's something we'll figure out. What I can say is this. If you're with an older device now, there's no real point in you updating to iOS 10, because iOS 10 is primarily designed for the 6S's and 7s. That's its primary design. You have anything like a 6 or below, yeah, iOS 10 will be stable on a 6, but then anything below that, it's just not going to be as stable. It's going to run your battery and so forth. So my recommendation, this is what I believe, what I know. We should have pre-orders by the 9th. That means that by the night of the 8th, around midnight, you'll want to go ahead and put in your pre-order, either using the Apple Store app or going online and doing it through Apple. Or if you want to use your carriers, it's your choice there. But that would be your key. Figure out first which one you want to get your pre-order ready, and do it by that night, because by the next day or so, that the phones are pretty much going to sell. They're already talking about shortages on these devices. So that's for sure. Then the Apple Watch probably won't get released until probably October, and you probably won't see your delivery for the 7 until probably around the 23rd of September. So that's going to be a significant update for that. Now we're going to get iOS 10 probably before the 23rd, so somewhere between the 9th and 23rd you'll see iOS 10 and watchOS 3. So make sure you're subscribed here, and make sure you're reading my blogs below. That way you'll see more of what those updates entail and all that, because I can't really show you the public betas, but I can show you the general releases when they come out. So that's what we've got coming, guys. So remember, September 7th, they're going to live stream it probably. So you want to, it'd be on apple.com, whatever, or wait till the evening, wait till they replay it again on apple.com. Event should be probably around 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. And they're going to cover a lot. Now, we don't know if they're going to mention Macs or anything this time. We doubt it. And we don't know if they're going to mention iPads. Doubt it. Those are more likely going to be October. But we know for a fact it's going to be the 4 softwares and the 2 hardware devices. That we know for sure. So that's what I want to give you guys. Hope this helped you guys be more informed on what's available and what's coming out. Be sure you guys are subscribed here. Don't forget, subscribe. Like this video if you like it. And check out my blogs below. Be checking out my blogs daily, and you get all this information as they come out. As soon as the event happens on the 7th, I will try to get you guys a video out as soon as possible, give you more of a recap, and let you know my thoughts and all that, and also let you know when I put in my pre-orders, so you'll know when my 7 or 7 Plus will actually be coming in. And I'm probably not going to do an unboxing because that's just pretty much a waste of time. I'll give you guys more of my thoughts about the 7 after I've, set everything up and used it. That's pretty much what I'm going to give you guys. Catch you guys on the 7th, and I hope you guys learned a lot. And you subscribe here, and I will catch you guys later with more. Make sure you guys keep watching.